Hi everybody. Today we have pick a card. 4 piles to choose from. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you look down in the description, you will find the timestamps for each pile. Okay, here we go. Hi, pile number 1. Let's get started. Your first card, let's see if I can get this to stand up better, is the Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. So let's talk about that for just a minute. You're being called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now. And what would happen if you went after your dream? Co-create with Spirit and turn your dream into reality. Dream it, be it, and make for sure to dream big. That is what the Lizard Spirit is all about. Okay? So now let's look at your first tarot card. It's the Fool. And the Fool fits perfectly with the Lizard Spirit because the Fool is a new beginning, new opportunities that are available to you. Be open-minded, curious, ready to explore and discover new things. Be spontaneous, play, try to have a little fun. And you can see how it directly relates to the Lizard Spirit, which is talking about dream something new. So, I think the theme of this is creating something new, moving forward. Let's see what we have next. The 10 of Swords. It can be either kind of a traumatic ending or a sudden ending. Swords are thoughts, so it's possible it could be a way of thinking, but it's ended, which again fits in perfectly with the other two because the Fool is a new beginning. So let's see what the next one is. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The Empress. You couldn't ask for better. The Empress is about abundance and creativity, that it just flows to her. She doesn't have to do anything. It just flows. She embodies the mother archetype. She's a divine feminine energy. And everything just, like I said, flows to her. And this can have to do with anything, everything. Abundance, relationships, career, you name it. If you wanted the perfect card to go with these cards, that would be it. Okay, and then we have Milk and Honey, which is also a very good card. I think I will read out of the book for this one. Milk and Honey. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. That reminds me of the Empress. She just sits back and lets it come, and here it's talking about feeling more languid. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities of the universe, these times are precious and only come when you are in your authentic zone. And that kind of reminds me of the Lizard Spirit. Wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance, again the Empress, is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. To me, that sounds like the Empress, and they are right next to each other. And something that I find kind of interesting is the middle card would be the only, challenging card. On either side, it's yellow and positive. And then on either end, the oracle cards are both really positive. So, it looks almost like a story. If you do this and this because of this, you get this and this. Okay, now some advice from the universe. The Eight of Wands, that is fast-moving energy. What you should do, if you go along with this, is go with it, use the momentum, feel positive, change and create big results. So just go with the flow. And because it is fast moving, it could also potentially talk about travel. Okay, to sum it all up, you have an ending, which is a Ten of Swords, which brings a beginning, a new beginning, which is the Fool. This will lead to great abundance, the Empress. Use your lizard spirit to dream into existence. You will have your abundance in every way, which is the Empress and Milk and Honey. And the Eight of Wands is saying, don't wait. Don't put this on the back burner. Get started now. Okay, let's take a charm and see what we get. We have a fish, a tropical fish. Maybe that's the travel. Fish is a protector, a sign of salvation, and also adaptable, independent, instinctive, associated, of course, with the water element, which signifies stability, balance, and tranquility. I hope you enjoyed this, and I think pile number 1 is a great one. Have a wonderful day. Love and light. Bye now. Hi, pile number 2. Let's get busy and see what you picked. Your animal spirit message is the antelope. And what the antelope talks about is that life is really speeding up. It's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action towards making your dreams real. Take advantage of this energy now. The intentions you set are coming together very quickly. So stay alert and keep up. Wow! Hope you're fit and ready. This seems like it is turning out to be a very busy, quick, driven energy. Okay, let's see what your first card is. The Magician. You're taking action to manifest your goals. You already have everything you need to create what you desire. You combine magic and practicality to bring your ideas into reality. which is really kind of interesting as it's right next to the Antelope Spirit, which talks about moving very quickly. Set your intentions and take action. Okay, let's check out the next one. The Chariot. Well, that goes really well too, doesn't it? You're a driving force. Again, with the antelope energy, this is a very driven, feels like intense reading, intense pile. You're a driven force, fueled by determination and willpower. You stop at nothing on your path to success. You overcome obstacles and find a way of making things work together that might otherwise not. Okay, I hope you have a lot of energy. Next, we get to slow down a little. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. It's a wonderful night. This night thrives on all things beautiful and is inspired by creative projects. They're romantic and charming and in love with love. So that's nice. You get a little bit of break from that super fast manifesting energy. Okay, let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has. Unfinished Symphony. What it is talking about is completing all your projects before starting new ones. It's in your best interest to do so. But this could be, I would think, very hard to do, especially with all the energy that you have in these first 3 cards. It's hard to slow down long enough to take care of all those unfinished projects. But that's what it's saying you really need to do. That it's in your best interest to do so. Good luck. I'm sure that a person could slow down long enough to finish up the projects before starting on this new course of action. You just have to have some willpower to do that, I would think. But that's just me. But then you do have the Knight of Cups, which is much slower moving. So maybe this Knight of Cups enables you, or helps to enable you to finish those projects. Now, when I pulled the cards to get advice from the universe, 2 came out. Guess what? 2 Chariots. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, 2 Chariots. Well, that's the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. But I'll say it again. You're a driving force fueled by determination and willpower. Nothing is going to stop you on your path to success. You'll find a way to create the balance needed to stay on the path that you are wanting to go on. And the Queen of Wands, she's always very busy. Well, that goes in with that fast energy. And puts herself out there into the world making connections as she pursues her creative vision. She's confident, courageous, determined, and unafraid to be heard. Okay, let's get you a charm. You have a butterfly. It's beautiful. Butterflies are all about transformation. So it looks like it fits in perfectly because it looks like this is definitely a transformative energy. The only thing I would say, maybe I should put it over here. Boink. Because I think butterflies probably don't move like antelopes, you know? They're a little calmer. But it is all about transformation. I hope you enjoyed this message. Have a wonderful day. Love and light. Pile number 3. Let's see what you have in your pile. Your animal spirit is the koi fish. The koi fish says there is always enough. The law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. Start by generating your wealth from within. Appreciate abundance whenever you see it. Your outer condition will start reflecting your inner prosperity with wealth in all forms. Do not underestimate who you are and what you can do. You are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished by Spirit. Trust that your outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. I think that's beautiful. If you are feeling lack, do change your thought processes. Feel gratitude, and affirmations work really well. They do, if you can keep them going. And the outer world should start reflecting your inner world. I think that's a really nice card. Okay, let's go on to your next one. If I can get this little thing. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Awesome card. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune means that you're going through a cycle of change for the better. It's an indicator of luck or destiny. So I would think that that is saying, if you follow what the koi fish spirit is saying, it will bring you the wheel of destiny. It's beautiful. Okay, let's check out this next one. Page of Cups. Very nice page, by the way. I like her fish in the cup. The Page of Cups brings a message. Usually happy news, possibility, creative, or intuitive message of some sort. It asks you to explore a new facet of yourself, possibly creative or emotional. This often comes when you've been called to trust your intuition. Look for synchronicities on your path, kind of like little intuitive breadcrumbs. It could be anything like repeating numbers, feathers. If, you could even tell yourself, okay, I am going to take notice whenever I see a blank. You can set the parameters, but do take notice to the synchronicities, the little intuitive breadcrumbs. Okay, let's go on and see what the next card is. Okay, we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords This, I'm not sure. This is one of two possibilities. If it is you, you're in your power. Use your logic and intellect to navigate the path ahead. Which sounds well and good, except for this. And this, to me, seem a little more intuitive, a little more emotional. But it could very well be that you are, combining the two. But if not, it might be suggesting that you talk to somebody that you trust who kind of fits that personality type. Someone that uses logic and intellect to navigate. So what that's saying is they're more practical and less emotionally based. If you know somebody like that, you might talk to them, if you choose to, if you trust them, about what we've already talked about. If not, that could be you, another aspect of yourself, which is wonderful because they are about the truth. Okay, now let's check and see what the wisdom of the oracle has. Oh, this is a very nice card. It's the message in a bottle. You're on target with your purpose and your passion. You're coming into alignment with your destiny. Spirit wants you to know you're on the right track. Spirit has been listening to you. You might receive a message that leads you closer to your dreams and greatest desires, which I find very interesting because the Page of Cups is talking about a message too. And I think all of these are working together beautifully. And something that I find really interesting is the first, third, and fifth card. All have to do with water. And water is emotions, as well as other things. To me, this kind of reads like a story. You start with the koi fish, that there's always enough. And when you practice the, being grateful and believing and such, it leads you into the Wheel of Fortune, which is very good. And then on to the Page of Cups with messages and about trusting your intuition. And that is a water thing as well, your intuition. And then the message in a bottle. You're on the right track. So I think there's something here that has to do with the water element. To sum it up, it's kind of like in time being, something that we are not in control of, spirit is, but it could be a very short time. That what you're going through, if you put this into practice, it's going to lead to this wonderful, beautiful happiness. Okay, let's check and see what advice Spirit has, the universe has. Love it. Okay, that's an awesome card. The Nine of Cups is oftentimes called the wish card because it comes as a sign that the planets have all aligned and you have everything you wished for. So if you do follow this path, it looks like you're going to be very, very happy. You're content with everything in your life. Abundance, emotion, pleasure. Just very, very happy. So yeah, I think I'd follow the universe's advice. I almost forgot. We have to take a charm. Can't go without getting a charm. Let's see what we have. What is it? Ah. Can you see what it is? It is like a little padlock that's in the shape of a heart. You gotta put it there. I kind of see that as if you believe and you take action, you will open that padlock, which leads you straight into your happiness. Okay, now, love and light. Take care. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Let's get started and see what we have. We have the groundhog spirit. Time to let go. It's about endings that lead to new beginnings. It's time to accept the ending of something that no longer serves you. We tend to hold on to the familiar, but this new thing needs that space so it can grow. It's something that will serve you much better than what you're hanging on to. You might need a bit of time to say goodbye and transition into the new. The change is coming. So if you're having a hard time letting go, you should take the time you need and deal with the healing and try to get into that detachment mode if you can. Because what you have coming is much better. It's awesome. As a matter of fact, Spirit is already sending it your way. Okay, let's see what the first tarot card says. Uh-oh. Well, I shouldn't say uh-oh. It's the Lovers. And the Lovers is about a choice. It's possibly a decision that needs to be made concerning a romantic partner, family, friend, or loved one, but it can also be something different. It could be work, it could be anything, but it's something that you need to make a choice about. But because of where it sits in this reading, I think it is possible it has something to do with love, because if you look at the groundhog spirit, you'll see right there, the little critter is holding onto a heart. But that doesn't necessarily mean a romantic partner. It could be, that you love your work. But of all of the readings, this is the only one that I would say has, the better chance of being related to a romantic partner. Okay, let's see what the next card has. The Magician. The Magician takes action to manifest their goals, and they have everything they need to create what they desire. If you look at the table there, he's got all his cups, all his pentacles, all his swords, all his wands. He's got everything. And so he is busy manifesting. So at first you have the groundhog spirit, which talks about an ending, the Lovers, which is a choice, and now the Magician, which is about manifesting. Very interesting. Let's see what the next card is. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm not surprised. You're experiencing a cycle of change, which is for your benefit. You tie that with the groundhog and the magician. This should be very nice, beneficial, something that's going to be very good, okay? Totally about change. So far, all of this is about change. And I would definitely say change for the better. Let's see what Wisdom of the Oracle has. Orphaned. It sounds bad. It's not, okay? The orphaned card, I'll tell you both meanings, the general one and the one about relationships, just in case it is a relationship thing. You can't be all things to all people. Be clear about what you have to offer, not what you think they want to hear, but what you really have to offer. Be truly you, and you will attract abundance. Stay in your own lane. You will shine and experience prosperity. See, that's not bad. That's actually really good. Now, the relationship part might be slightly different. It's about having a partner that might not be supportive, which is hurtful. It's kind of like you're at different stages of growth, with your values, beliefs, etc. They could be different, and that causes a rift, definitely. But don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price, okay? And you would know much better than I would know if this is about a relationship or career or what it has to do with. So the orphaned has slightly different meanings depending on what it's about. Okay, let's get some advice from the universe. Beautiful. You have the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, the Empress, everything just flows to the Empress. She doesn't have to do much. Abundance and creativity just flows. She embodies the mother archetype and brings in new projects. They just come into being for her. And she uses her divine feminine energy. It can also deal with, here we go again, romance and babies. So, there's potential that maybe if this is a romantic issue, that babies could be part of it. That maybe you want babies, they don't. Maybe they do, you don't. Again, you would know much better. But the Empress, regardless, signifies abundance in every way. Wonderful card. So focus on your Empress self. Except for, we need to get a charm. Let's see what we get. Oh, we have a cherub. Put the cherub right there on the Empress. It's beautiful. And let me see this cherub for a second. This cherub is playing an instrument. And cherubs are oftentimes associated with love and romance. So, this might be a romantic issue. Well, that's all I have for you today. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Love and light. Take care. Bye now.